Welcome to eOffice Helpdesk training modules. My name is David Chaitanya. I will be explaining about eOffice, how to use it, and how to solve several technical issues while using it. In this module, we will see what are different instances to log in eOffice, how to log in, how to register DSC token, and other requirements to start using eOffice application. After meeting all the requirements and installations as in first module, we can follow up now. In the first module, we needed gov.in mail ID, employee master data, DSC token, and CPU requirements, operating systems, and installation of Java, DSC, Internet Explorer, Firefox, Adobe. Now, in this module, I'm going to explain what are the different instances are there, how to log into your Office, how to register DSC token, and how to install Anydesk. Now, coming to instances, there are several instances where we can log into the Office. For Indian Railways employees, we can go to ir.eoffice.railnet.gov.in. I'm going to log into this website and I'll show you. I pasted this in Chrome browser. The Indian Railways employees, South Central Railways employees, they can log in here. Southern Railway employees, they can log in here. Like that, we have several instances where respective railway employees can log into your Office application. For example, if any SCR railway employee want to log into your Office, they can just click here. eOffice website instance will be loading for the SCR employees. This is the instance where these employees need to log in. Now, coming to Railtel employees, this is the instance. Railtel employees have an option of login to eOffice. For example, if they open railtelindia.com website, they can just directly go to eOffice. Here icon is. It will be redirected to eoffice.rcl.gov.in. This is the instance for the Railtel employees, and these are the instances for the Indian Railways. Now, after looking at different instances, now how to log into your any employee will be having a gov.in mail ID. For Indian Railways employees, they will be having, for example, chaitanya.david@gov.in is a mail ID. Like that, I'm taking another person, akundi.v.narasimham@gov.in, another gov.in mail ID. For Indian Railways employees, these are the mail IDs. For Railtel employees, asraidu@railtelindia.com. This is a mail ID. So depending on different mail IDs, we have different scenarios. So for example, if I take @gov.in, akundi.v.narasimham. Now any employee, if they want to log into your office, they need to make sure that login without using @gov.in. Like that, similarly for the Railtel employees also, they have to remove @railtelindia.com. So for example, I'm going to take this akundi.v.narasimham. Now I'm going to log into Indian Railways employee. I'm going to paste that same here, entering his password and press enter. Like this, Indian Railways employees can log into eOffice. Now similarly, for the Railtel employees, they can just go to their website. Here also this employee don't need to use Railtel India. Copy this and paste it here, and given the password already, that's why I'm not giving it. You can just log into eOffice. So here we have logged in for the Railtel employees, and here we have logged in for the railway employee. Now we are done with the login process. Now DSC token. Generally, after procuring your DSC token, as we have seen in previous module, certain DSC requirements are there where after meeting this DSC requirements, user will get their DSC token. Now after getting DSC token, usually employees who were procured earlierly, they were given ePass token. Now currently they are getting voice data token, and some other officers might be having other tokens. Now all these tokens, they need to remember this website. This is the instance they are loading it. Now here, why I'm showing this, there you can see voice data token drivers is there, ePass token drivers are there, trust key token, Aladdin token, like that according to their requirements, different drivers are there. Now I already inserted two DSC token, ePass token manager. If you insert ePass token, you will see this icon. If you insert WDP proxy or voice data token, you will see this icon. Now to log into eOffice, for example, let's go here, file management system. We have to go to file management system. All users for first time when they log into eOffice, they need to register DSC token. Here DSC registration you can see. Now after coming to DSC registration, usually when a fresh employee logins, they will not see anything here. A blank will be seen. Now after pressing DSC registration, user will see signing certificate. Now before going to registration, user has to remember two things. One is they need to get clarified which e-file version they are using. E-file version is nothing but FMS module which they are going to use. E-file version 5.11. So for the Railtel employees, 5.11 version is currently going on. Like that, any Indian Railways employees will be having different versions. Depending on the versions, there are certain steps need to be followed. First one is for the 5.11 version employees, they can use eOffice effectively only by using Firefox ESR 32-bit version, Google Chrome latest, Internet Explorer 10 and above. And DSC signer service is needed. Now we already installed in the previous module DSC signer service. Now here DSC signer service I already installed. I'm going to start this DSC signer service. Which DSC token you have inserted, its system has to have its drivers for the application management. So we have to install drivers. For example, what I'm taking is ePass token manager. Open this ePass token manager. Here you will see three files. In this, always open setup.exe for the ePass token manager. Install it. Double click it. Okay. Next. Next. Go for private CSP only. Install. Now my ePass token drivers are getting installed. Now I installed DSC token drivers for the ePass. Now let's check whether DSC token has been installed or not. For that purpose, if ePass is there, you can just type 2003 token manager. Now this is the ePass token drivers application management tool. Now all users will be having initially default token pin as 128. Log into their application manager and check whether their certificate is installed or not. So what we have to check here, after logging in, user has to double click it. Validity they need to check. In details they need to check subject alternative name. Here they can check their mail ID which they have given. Make sure that whenever you install DSC drivers, you check your validity, name and mail ID are proper or not. Now after checking these three, now after DSC sign-in service has started, now I'm going to register my DSC token. Refresh signing certificate. Now I'm going to register. Press register. This is DSC token pin. Previously I told by default 128. Like this, I'm going to enter here default pin. Now my DSC got registered successfully. Okay. Now after registration, when all users has to make sure that they do one more step. They have to go to settings, preference, sign in. They need to select sign in here both and save. Preferences saved successfully. After saving it, make sure they go back to home and they come back again. Now you are done with the DSC registration. This is for e-file version 5.5.11. What I have done is for the Chrome browser. We can do the same for the Mozilla Firefox and Internet Explorer. Now coming to 5.5.9 version of eOffice. We have another instance, file management system. This is another user. Here for the SCR instance, currently version is 5.5.9. For this person, we can't register his DSC token in Google Chrome. We'll face several issues. That's why we have to follow certain steps. For the 5.5.9 version, they can only register DSC token in Internet Explorer or Firefox ESR 52-32-bit version. And 5.5.9 version, they don't need DSC signer service. So stop the DSC signer service. I'm stopping DSC signer. We will see in Internet Explorer how to register DSC token. Now same WebCR website I have opened in Internet Explorer. You can just log in with file management system, DSC, registration, signing certificate. Your Java version out of date, then make sure you update it to latest. Earlier we have disabled updates. Okay, it will ask only one time. So make sure check it and press later so that it won't ask again and again. This will be done only one time. Now user can register DSC. I have shown you previously. You can just register the token. Registered success. After registration, user doesn't check settings, preferences, signing. They will be asked to authentication login. So for this purpose, again the user has to give DSC token pin. So I have given authentication pin. That's why I'm able to log in. Now, if anyone doesn't want authentication, then just have to sign in. Signing is only for when you are sending some file with signature. Authentication is while logging to FMS, it is going to ask again insert DSC token for login. So I don't want like that. We'll be facing several issues with authentication purpose. That's why we are using only fun signing purpose. I'm saying it. Now we're done with the DSC registration. I will show you several tokens. See, this is double watch trader token. Similarly, this is how ePass tokens will be looking. Now, if any user they don't have any drivers, they can download from this. eMudra repository. Next, if you are still having some issues while logging issue or any other issues, you can always contact eOffice help desk. These are the helpline numbers. They will be asking to provide Anydesk. Anydesk is an application software where you can remotely log in and operate your system to guide you. Now Anydesk, we can just search in Google Chrome, press Anydesk, you can free download. Download will start. Save the file if you want. I saved the file. Open this. Accept and update. Accept and install, generally it will ask. Since I already have Anydesk in my system earlier only, that's why it's asking update. So after opening Anydesk, you will be asked to provide this number. Just provide them. They will support you remote. Thank you.